Hello, welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. Today I want to talk to you about not being friends with people and how you don't have to be friends with people and what you can say to someone who is angry that you're not their friend. And I'll tell you why. So, there's this person within my friend group who has been causing a bit of issues over the last little while because they've come to realize that I'm not their biggest fan. Truth is, I really don't like them or their behavior, and I haven't for more than 5 years now. But they last year started dating one of my friend group. So I did explain to this friend why I didn't necessarily like this person, and I've left it at that. It's up to them to choose whether or not they want to continue seeing them. It's not my issue. I still treat this person with respect, both of them. I still talk to them when we're out in public and we're having a friend gathering. I do not treat this person badly in any way just because I dislike them. I am an adult. We are in a public setting, and this is my friend's chosen person for this time. I don't need to cause problems. However, this person is taking great offense. So we were out the other night, and now the person that they're seeing wasn't out. They were just out by themselves at the bar. My husband, he hosts karaoke. Excuse me. He hosts karaoke. So I go and help him, and we have some fun, and we sing some songs. As you know, songs on music are therapy to me from one of my previous videos. So this is something I like to do. Even though I quit drinking a year ago, I still go out, I still do these things. So I was with my other friend that night. She came out, so I was sitting with her at the bar while my husband was, working. And he must be coming into some spiritual powers or something, even though he's drinking, which is amazing. But I don't believe that substances or anything like that block our powers. I know a lot of people who have psychic powers who actually use it to numb them, but it doesn't work. So he's coming into some strong powers, I believe, but he's offended by my power because I don't like him, and the fact that I don't like him bothers him. Now, as a projector, this makes sense because if I'm not putting my energy directly into somebody, they will get mad if they're in my aura. This happens frequently. But this is the first time anyone has ever actually come at me for it. So this person, drunk, turns to me and says, "I feel like you don't like me." And I wasn't about to go and be rude to him because he is dating my friend. So I said, "Why do I have to be your friend? Why do I have to like you? I'm treating you with respect. I speak to you when you speak to me. I'm not causing any problems, am I?" They said no. And I said, "So why are you making a problem?" And he just kept going. "Well, I can feel that you don't like me." Why is that a problem? What am I doing to make that a problem? Because I don't see a problem. Am I being rude to you? No. Am I hurting your feelings? No. Why is this a problem? Why are you making it a problem? And my other friend was like, "Holy crap." So anyway, I got up to go breathe for a minute and go check on where I was in the queue for singing. And he went at our other friend. and started, why doesn't she like me? Why doesn't she like me? Like she gives a crap about this. And then to the rest of the bar, and even some of my friends who came in later, they got to hear about it too. So, set your boundaries strong, and when people like this come into your life, just hold your ground and say, I don't have to like you. I don't have to be your friend. As long as I am not hurting you, I am not being disrespectful or swearing in your face or trying to physically harm you, there is no reason for you to cause a problem. Plain and simple. We don't owe anybody anything in this life. Not our parents, not our children, not our husbands or wives, not our friends. We don't owe anybody anything. The only reason we adhere to these things, laws, contracts, familial obligations, marriages, children, is because of the obligation and feelings and emphasis we as an individual put on these things. The value we give it is what makes it important. So I read all these things on the internet about, oh, they ghosted me and why, and even when my primary parent did everything that they did, I remember all I really desired, I wanted to know why. Why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me? Like, you were supposed to love me. You were supposed to do these things to me. You weren't supposed to hurt me, but you did. And you hurt me in some of the worst ways possible and my kids. And all I wanted to know was why? It doesn't matter why. It doesn't. That's at the end of the day, you need to realize it doesn't matter why. The why doesn't matter. There will be very few reasons in this world that people can do such awful, terrible things to you in life where a why matters. It doesn't matter. They did it. Plain and simple. They could have chosen not to. And don't let anyone fool you. Everything in this life is a choice from the time you wake up and open your eyes. Everything you do is a choice. Everything. So, use your discernment, but treat people with respect. Okay? That's the end of the game, you know? Can people walk away from you? 100%. People can do, and it's their right. People can do whatever they want to you. They can. They just can. They can choose to do whatever they want without explanation. And they can even hurt your feelings. Even if it hurts us, they can still do what they want. And that's what we don't understand a lot of the times, is we have to accept that each person is an individual and they can choose to do what they want. But we can also choose not to have them in our life. We can choose to use our boundaries and set the example by keeping them away as well. But it requires discernment, and it requires a lot of thinking and really putting yourself first. It also takes accepting this as truth. Accepting that they are allowed to do these things and they don't have to have a reason for you why. Once you learn to accept that, it will not only make transmuting things easier, but it will make you lighter and easier as well, because now you can make decisions based off of you, not worrying about whether or not you're going to hurt someone else, because that is their issue. If this is best decision for you, then they're just going to have to deal with it. See, it works both ways. They can do whatever they want to us, even if it hurts us, but it works both ways. Works both ways. So get in that space where you are putting yourself first. And even though you care about other people's feelings, you need to put yourself first. You can't help anybody if you don't put yourself first. Just like they say on an airplane, you got to put that oxygen mask on first before you can help anybody else. Because if you are choking to death, you can't help anybody. If you're drowning, you can't help anybody. It's just how it is. You know, like, it's the way it is. So, use your discernment. Do your best not to hurt anybody. Set your boundaries when people in this world decide these silly things. Like, we're adults now. This isn't junior high. I don't have to like you. So, take that to heart. Catch me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and at darknighthealing@gmail.com. If you're looking for personal readings, intention items, or salves, or Reiki healing, I can help you out for a low cost. Just give me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Other than that, have a great day.